Hello, thank you for joining me for this second video in my series on helping versus enabling behaviors. Our first video looked at what constitutes a healthy helping relationship and how to differentiate between helping behaviors and enabling ones. If you haven't seen that video yet, I would encourage you to go back and to look at it because I'll be drawing from some of the key concepts there tonight. And this video really builds on the assumption that you have really listened to the person that is requesting your help, that you understand their needs, and that you're ready to move forward into how to help them. Tonight we're looking at questions that you can ask yourself that will help you know how to effectively help others and avoid enabling behaviors or other destructive dynamics in those helping relationships. The first question is, why do I want to help this person? That might seem like a simple question with a simple answer, but I find the opposite is actually true most often. There are many reasons that we want to help other people. Some of them are positive and others are negative. Some positive ones can be just for the joy of helping others and making a difference. Or perhaps we want to invest in other people and see them reach their full potential. Negatively, we can hope that we're going to get something in return for helping others. Or maybe we have an inability to say no or a tendency to rescue others. If you recognize that you have some negative motivators driving your commitment to help, it's best to deal with those before moving forward into helping. The second question is, how is the person I am helping addressing their problem? In healthy helping relationships, the person requesting help has been actively investing their time, energy, resources, and using their ability to meet their need or to fix their problem. But unfortunately, they have found that there is a gap between what they can do and provide and what is needed to meet their goals. That's where a helper can come in. Helpers can come into that gap area between what the person requesting help can do and provide resources, connections, experience, money, and help them be able to get across to meeting their goals. But when we see others who are not actively investing in their own well-being or trying to meet their needs or to address the problems in the ways that they can, that should be a red flag to us that they are looking to be rescued and not really ready for help. This leads to enabling relationships where we are doing things for others that they can and should do for themselves. So if you recognize this in someone, it's better not to get involved at that time and to wait until that situation has shifted and they are more actively invested in their problems or their needs. The next question is, could I help this person in a better way? We really serve others when we understand their needs and we help them brainstorm creative solutions to them. Many people needing help are not aware of resources that are available to them, or they don't know how to access them. So they may be coming to us asking for one thing, and we recognize that there are other things that could help in addition to that, or maybe even more effectively. So it's very important that we ask ourselves this question: how can we best help? Can we help them in a better way? And if so, to bring that back to them and offer those suggestions. And finally, we ask, am I happy to help this person in this way, or do I have negative emotions about it? Most people I know eagerly desire to help other people. And when they recognize that they feel reluctance about getting involved in helping, they often feel embarrassment or guilt. I want to encourage you that if you are experiencing hesitancy or concern about getting involved in helping someone, that you pay attention to those feelings. We often perceive problems in situations that we can't fully articulate or maybe even understand yet, but we have a gut instinct that is telling us that something's not quite the way it should be. In this situation, it's best to go back and talk to that person to gain more clarity or to get more information from them. Perhaps we need to consider an alternative way of providing help that we do feel comfortable with. Or we could even just make slight adjustments to what they're asking for that would allow us to move forward and feel genuinely good about doing so. If you've attempted those solutions and found that, or they're not possible, it's wise to just not invest in helping that person at that time and in that way. That's really difficult to do. Waiting when people are requesting help can be very difficult for the person who desires to help. But if we rush to help and we do it in a way that's not effective or even harmful, greater damage is done to our relationships with those people, and maybe even to the situation they're in. I hope that as you consider these questions, they will help guide you in making wise and beneficial decisions for yourself and for those that you desire to help. And when we look at the next video, we're going to examine how we proceed when we recognize that we've been involved in an enabling relationship. What do we do with that? I hope you'll come back and join me for that video. Please leave me any comments, questions, or other feedback that you have, either on the blog, on the website, or here in the Facebook feed. I read all of them and I think about them and grow from them. So please share those with me. And in the meantime, before I see you again, I hope that you will take care of yourself and those around you. This is a very stressful time. We're all feeling the effects of the conditions in the world and just the anxiety that seems to permeate so many places. So if you need help, please reach out to me or to others that you know will give you that assistance. And I look forward to seeing you next time.